Yeda Obibia se na mama wakwaba ede wabasi PEI ene eye wukuada 14th August 2024 baby bia wo bia mema waha mesama wakwaba ede obejumedie so aha ni epusi amanyofo na eje nokre yesi enji bibia ntomo agese nokre ko esan sasa wo ye Ghana ni a wo hia sesa wuhu enema ekoso wo ye mamu sei na esi etie ya manyofo nokre eno mo ne ye ka anase ntro no mo ne ye di enu nti ene ye mawo eye ekwan e wo dwumedie so se bisa wasem no enti saa no metena sese ya na de hawo etete wo no ne ye bisa ne ya pe asem no mu enokre me di dwumedie ho kira me din de Abena Chei Boache. Channel so see us streaming live on Think TV online, YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. You're streaming live. Once also opinion, it matters. And to bet me ya share. The chi wadjene, the also person will share wadjene for one yana. Yeah, nesa. Would you media so ye pusu ahoma na ya pair am paying for and someone babeto jano ni pusu ni a j and chimuye. And see, and ye share NDC, the youth wing, you know. Nano no more a launch or manifesto and some who do be brave a PM etienne yene the National Youth Organizer Baba Chichinkomo Emma National Democratic Congress George Opare Ado or Ahomane so enti egusu epusu ti bibia to mo a me pacho wadaroma George oteme ka me ma wa ha eba sinu pain so
ya ni ameni about that
nyame adom me ho ye pa na won so na se mi hu sekese na ya na wo yo esika na aba na sa ahoto
ya ka manfio
me ba to say me say
ya ka yen man say
oh okay me say kese na ba na eba esika na aba na say ya ahoto na aba
oh me form mo me fu na jo ya ahoto
okay, yeah, that's say you pusu wa homa na waje so. Anano ena the youth wing mo launch me manifesto and honestly, I think sir, this is the first time I hear BB say. Usually, no, I am na mayoko no manifesto mom na ya na yehu. But this time in the SA youth, the youth no a manifesto nko, and the national party no so manifesto nko ana.
About the manifesto the national party the manifesto.
Okay, ain't
usually a long term manifesto ni we are. In them usually they get lost.
Okay.
That is how come we decided, say, this time around, the day the man energy now, so that the discussions will lead from the youth manifesto into the main manifesto.
Okay.
In the coming weeks, the main one is over.
Oh.
And then you see whatever is in their trying, the main one. But we wanted the centered issues to be very topical so that we'll be able to discuss it. And then we get to understand what we have to.
Okay, sir, yes, I mean, the overview of a youth manifesto. No.
We spoke generally about we spoke on education, we spoke on healthcare, infrastructural development, we spoke on ICT and innovation. We spoke on agriculture and agribusinesses. We spoke about entrepreneurship, creative arts, sports, education, the 24-hour economy and what it means for job creation. And most importantly, we spoke about why young people should be included in the governance structure of this country. And so we spoke about on the issue of governance and social inclusion and the issues that affect young people and if I say I resolve this issue.
Okay. Enti ene pa de mabuno no ebose kese pa eye free entrance fees no se nei ye nuanom anase wo mo pese wo kosua pon kese mu kwaje ntete no per mo manifesto no se nyame ya dom na after 7th December se Ghana man de eye 2 million e hyemonsa abofre bi obeko university bia no na che se wo freshers no eye free enya bia ehonom no obi bebisa say private institutions eka ho anasa for the public institutions nepe
for public institutions.
Okay. And at the another side they also a technical universities no me I mean my say
technical university account, ENRA,
Uh-huh.
and one of your sister stations.
Uh-huh.
The question that was asked, the main amount of but technical universities are public universities. The mistake came from me.
Oh, okay.
I made a mistake. Because when he argued, they can say all public universities.
Mm-hmm.
And then he went further to ask, a technical, it's okay, technical, no. Why they call technical schools?
Schools.
Oh, okay. Technical, and I'm confident. But when it comes to all the polytechnics have been converted to technical universities, all technical universities are part of the public universities.
Okay.
When I say public universities, a broader concept.
Okay.
All public universities.
Okay, nti wo beka de say honum na yemfonso kakra free honum baaye. Okay, yeah that's a pa. Per the manifesto no me share baby a mo state say mo be complete all the e-blocks. Do you think say it has been abandoned? E-blocks no abaya or tisuwe baaye no watu na jeje mu a what na. Oh, okay.
Abaya ba ni be. If you are buying no.
Mhm.
Now, yesterday, 121.
Mm-hmm.
Now, almost 90. Almost 70 a year completion.
Okay.
Now, 21 day a year. And it's an insurance car. You don't know can rem.
Okay. So, Oka said, it's a majority of e-blocks in Yanano. Ake rem.
Year 21. And another 71. It was a various level of completion. Out of the 121 now.
Okay.
I mean, strong car, 21 a year, almost for more than 10 and car one a year. The majority are
carrying. Okay. And see, and no yen share a e-block no more plans no to complete it. Oh, baby, say now even the ruling party and as a ruling government in the Kaka and Yemamwaya dene. And a lot of citizenry, no, so they are complaining, say, oh, and they see come why dene. Where is the funds going to come from? Now they are completed. And here for partners, you can't be fiaba.
Yes, fiaba, yes, fiaba. Now, government revenue, Office of Government Business. Now, this running Office of Government Business and Office of the President for 660 million, and maybe 2 billion. President Mama said he's going to cut down the size of his government so he can support many more young people.
Mm-hmm.
It is our 2 billion. We'll go back to the 650 million now original movies. It's our 1.3 billion savings. We'll put some into paying for free admission fee now here, and then any other investment in between our education, your money being so far so. That is exactly what President Mama seems to do.
Hey, na obi since your baby says security so because na your more fun because of the free SHS no to na enya kwan eco school and ebisu echapa
this year nipa 120,000 and a coin.
Okay.
Out of that 120,000 what your calculation is not the fee for the highest fee will be cheaper for admission and this our cost now was 2,200. Well, your total cost now is about 260, 270 million Ghana.
Okay.
Which is less than it's less than 10% of the total budget on PSHS.
Okay.
You know, from the savings we intend to make on Office of Government Machinery, we should be able to at least save 1 billion. So you can't say budget in the down or no. We should be able to find enough money.
George, Mr. I don't know, say your phone now. BBA, so it's my feedback power. So bet me, I share the amamia medawase. Okay, said a be asha for mushe in a bit me at say, won't ye. Me patrol, now Gusua now which you say, per the calculations now my in idea. Mujidi say, a possible some bit me. Let's look at the sustainability. Is it for just the 4 years or after? Much share say after 4 years, and after 7 December, no nasa moba. Oh, unfortunately, abusia for ya Lucy George and Nananka meba bisa enti ye gusua epusina homanti ye nsakana ye betwa so na wode honom no anu ye na ma ye se te asem de bi se ya aya na ye mpre ye ho enka se o se ye esi now no se de Ghana for ye politics ni abeti ase enti se yetin nsem ni say ya ye pese do su koyie ni ehu say anya bia e ba begina anase e ba o say ye first time na wetere pansam na fe ye hu hwi bio enye no na ye pe de betena ho no afebɔ ni ye betimi edidi ho ache afebɔ eno na ye hwe enti eguso a epusu eye George me wakwa ba bio na me bisa say moving forward, how sustainable would this initiative, ebeteki anyabia just 4 years pe, and I ebetna honoma na say mom make key arrangements and I say an initiative be after mutena no ebetwa swa.
For which one?
For make tertiary, dear no, entrance with fees free Say nyame adum na 7th December no say moba. Na ye mofra na omo be pass through ni nyina no after 4 years no and I say si yesan to ababio ma mo ba ebeto aso a
policy is subject to review. The success of the policy will determine whether it will be reviewed or be maintained. And there's no casting iron in stone. But for now, that is the manifesto promise. So when we start, if we have to review it, we'll review it. If we have to expand it, we'll expand it. So we have to bring others on board with the policy. The contract with the people is for 4 years. If after 4 years, Ghana for GB said this policy is good and we must support it, why not? We'll carry on with it. The Ghana for GB also, they said they will be in economy and probably 20 of fees and we'll look at it. But there's a policy for 4 years because the manifesto and the social contract we have 4 years. Going for it, the Ghana for GB say institutionalizing your fanco year, permanent. We'll do it. And we'll come back and consult Ghanaians.
Okay, and we're saying is subject to review. Net moving forward, no. And there may be a baby bemu be an assess a sense such like a bemu mobile.
Subject to review after 4 years.
After 4 years, okay. Yes, share obi o honoma se woba a tertiary institutions ni say na nyame na dom onya aban ma ne so na sana even so as an individual onya obi kwa ma ne so ni mutua ne fees mana. Moving forward, be your first year area, but second year no, na nema mo ayedene. Much more factor eno. Mu be mani remu ya. Afi be kwa kudru me de hono. Na nipa ni nya fees entua. Ana onye sika entua ne school fees na. Hono no so ma hwe ho ana.
Student loan access no hono.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay. Okay. But, I mean, we appreciate for detailed explanation I would ma yensha the general manifesto now modiabano and also funds na a free here fan mode beye
but general manifesto general manifesto they are kind man
they are come I mean youth the year modia bay because there are lots of sectors are wo mu ma chiche mu ni nyina and only fund no and also see can be free
I producer from my cousin and me will studios here.
Okay.
If you can engage me tomorrow, I'll take my time and run you through the whole manifesto.
Yo, Mate.
I'm running you through so that I can help you with all the information.
Mate. Yo, Mate. Yeah, dawase pa. We really appreciate you pusu wa humana waje so ebusia for uguswa eshe sinu pain. Aha say yenji bibia nto maje se no kra ha na ye twebe ya manfo no na ya ginchire mu ye efa asem a edapono so a eye Ghana man nyina twe ho dare enti eye National Youth Organizer for the National Democratic Congress eye George Opare Ado ene ne twetwe enkomo no enti sabrei ye ba betie simu na ensem aba beto edwa no ye de ho nchire mu nso so abre wo pa na ene ye hwe eye NDC omu youth manifesto omu elonche ye no ensem bebre wo ho no ma na me badwafo ye ba betena ho na ya twetwe enkomo ede afa ho sanso ena ye da sorry ya eye opanyini bi ede nsem bi aba beto edwa eye gabi o cheda ako o say his excellency Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo sesi ade ye hu ne so emphasis de wo ye boa Ghana no ye hye de hu nyame ya adom na se wo firi so kwa wodi na the presidency no or the be ya eho na ye be hu mfaso pa wo so enei ye be do esukọ na age mu enchire mu nso eye afri eye representatives or mu free other political parties no ababe piemu ewo ahase uguso a ehwese no pay me kai ho se ye stream live on Think TV Online, YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. And there, Ukwada, 14th August 2024. Onyame de ne adom ye. Many aje sadane da wudi we fidie to hase na wo hye dwumade. Menim se wo nnwuma so wabo awremu a wudi wo nnwuma. Nyame ma bibia wo ye bia enye instra so emfa emma. Me di abna chebwache na ye hutia wa ne enje aboafo nkrato. Eba me ne abegyafo eba betwetwe nkom eba sesia.
Sadi in tomato sauces with me deep with me deep and it took muko. Wow, and the map of all the sun. And near Fekeke.
Wafa, I fed the news on occasion. Habidu.
And you news now what in the beer once and a make you will make anti ama sadi in tomato sauces. With base cocoa gallery, I'm a pro.
Tomato sauce. Oba tampa. Se wo pedudu etua. Press 0302 790 353. Ingratui. EDF wajiatu.
Think Media Expert, your one-stop shop for all your audiovisual and events management needs. Concerts, festival, corporate events. We have the latest stage and trusses, lighting equipment, and LED screens to make your event unforgettable. Our team of experts specialize in sound production and audiovisual live streaming, ensuring that your event sounds and looks amazing. Our event setup and sound studio are equipped with the latest technology, staffed by experts, ensuring that your events run smoothly and that your audio content is of the highest quality. I Think Media Expert, we are committed to providing our clients with exceptional service and high-quality audiovisual solutions. Contact us today to learn more about our packages and services. Locate us 100 meters off the Swan Lake Junction, Otublohum Street, North Kaneshi, Accra. Think Media Expert, your #1 event house.
Sadi in tomato sauces with me deep with me deep and it took muko. Wow, and the map of all the sun. And near Fekeke.
Wafa, I fed the news on occasion. Habidu.
And you news now what in the beer once and a make you will make anti ama sadi in tomato sauces. With base cocoa gallery, I'm a pro.
Tomato sauce. Oba tampa. Se wo pedudu etua. Press 0302 790 353. Ingratui. EDF wajiatu.
Nekoswa adashe nyina asese no pay and I will share the bro Think TV Online on Facebook, Instagram and YouTube. Enti baby I will be yema wo akwaba sabre eye mabeja fo aba be come senti mame de omodi na me fan kire eye ahwefo a omo ehwe nyina me sha say e dey free me extreme left me sha say was me wo Isaac Parry or Kwapem North constituency deputy secretary or for New Patriotic Party so and Dr. Sami Aye a national communications team member for National Democratic Congress mbeva mo akwaba
medase
bibia boko de
oba de enkwa achaye de we can't complain.
Okay. Parry, esa wunje so me akwaba. Munya na me
Me pa.
Okay, observe madam mebeja for di a free entrance fee no a National Democratic Congress or more youth winging a launch and as part of their manifesto His Excellency the former President John Dramani Mahama Eddie Munche Mwaba yenya ye honi enhye a video no mu enche mu wi a na yasaba studio hasen ko bia beba sesia.
Now talk about challenges in our secondary and tertiary education sectors. Our secondary education sector is grappling with overcrowding and inadequate resources, contributing to diminished quality overall. A study by Africa Education Watch revealed that between the 2019-2020 and the 2022-2023 academic years, government's annual per student spending under the free SHS program was only 23%, while parents bore the remaining 77% of cost of education. The next NDC government will improve the free SHS program. We will engage the stakeholders in education and ensure proper infrastructure and sustainable dedicated funding for free SHS. We shall also decentralize the procurement of food and other supplies to the headmasters and school bases in order to improve the quality of food and also boost the local economies in the districts where the schools are located. We shall expand access by building more infrastructure in existing secondary schools, and we shall dedicate funding to completing the E-blocks in order that more children can have the opportunity to go to school. We will abolish the double track system. So that all our children can go to school at the same time and vacate at the same time. Our kids will not come and stay at home for 4 months and go to school having forgotten everything they learned in the previous term. Moreover, tertiary students face financial barriers with over 40% struggling to afford education and accommodation. And as I recently announced during a visit to the University of Ghana, my government will partner with the private sector to demarcate a portion of the vast tracts of land that the universities are holding to construct hostels for students on campus at reasonable rates. And thereby address the accommodation challenges that students are facing. The professional institutions of architects and engineers will be engaged to provide uniform designs for these hostels and a costing of the hostels that will be built on all campuses, and that will be under our program of a bed for all students to be able to stay on campus. We'll also launch the No Fee Stress initiative, providing fee-paying support to eligible students, especially through the Student Loan Trust Fund. The reintroduction of a quota system has reduced admissions across both nursing and teacher training sectors, restricting entry for many youth who desire to train as teachers and nurses. We deplore the Akufo-Addo-Bawumia administration's practice of opening the recruitment portal only when elections are coming. We will implement a policy of continuous recruitment of teachers and nurses, especially for the underserved areas. The next NDC government pledges to abolish the teacher licensure exam. Now talk about challenges in our second.
Yeah, the former president for the Republic of Ghana, John Dramani Mahama, and yet saying Kano manifesto. It says Abre ye Trinidad, ye Pemunchi, Muye, and a ode abano. Na mame eya doctor ye wa say the message say e dey free ne hon road in Chimaba. Enti nyame adomwa na after 7 December say Ghana for the 2 million mamwa. Tertiary institutions ni nyina said the mampanyin kan no mu besi eya hostels e dey am mu be use students na any ade aye design na mwesisi across board.
Me that's it. Before say me about question so. Maminchia ye papa His Excellency John Dramani Mahama say we are aware say or voter region our ba pro de ne vision ne ni swade hunu ene ne nsempa ama Ghana for omo voter region. I think say there are a number of policies His Excellency John Dramani Mahama e dia tudwa. Na de tie say say we panyi a e wo say wasongo fom. Oye panyin a ewo se onaye ntitia ewo Ghana for anase omo a osusu se obedi omo kan no ewo mo fie ewo se on hyehyeye ene niema a wasi utrim se obeye no ene omanfo no eto masum enti se ore policies His Excellency John Dramani Mahama dia ba abonten a all of them resonates with the people of Ghana. Say before or mention about free fees for level 100. Now waka a lot of policies ebe benefiting young people any mebuna or Ghana. Before this policy, na John Mahama aka 24 hours economy once. Wow him say ya Ghana national security. Almost say the biggest threat to Ghana is security and unemployment. Adia bakwa yanhwe yi a edi oye ne kese ebeba Ghana ha unemployment because MPP ba ban mu no na Ghana unemployment na 8%, and now me no kase almost 16%, a double from what they came to meet, and ne emabunu 1.9 million and na eni adwuma. Enti baby a obefa Ghana ha bia de ba ko pe ene da mabuna koma so adwuma. Enti papa call ne sumie so no Ghana wadwen ko an na woni trim. Enti oso oba obeye 24 hours economy adwuma ba ko ebi beko anopa 8 to 2, ebi beko ewia 2 to 8, ebi so beko amade achi. Just one job, 3 shifts to be benefited by 3 different people. Eye policy professors, NMD4, trade, AGI. Ajiatum says, our policy we any policy a the game changer. I say, and no na eba be so Ghana a how do na ase. Ya papa sa kasa oba e mabunu a sabi omo nim abefo ne ma kakra nim technology nim IT. Also oba obe training 1 million coders. Ya papa sa say oba because of the investment in digital sector no. Accra Digital Center, 1.2 kilometers of fiber optic. Just say the investment in the digital sector no, it was so. Into your bar, a mabunu kwa 300,000 ebe benefited from digital jobs. Agriculture so akikampi, agricultural farming service centers, agricultural enclaves. Also say, NDC abane bar, a mabunu be benefited from sanima we. Enti yanko sa free tuition hwe in 2022-2023 emabunu a ewie secondary school kwade we about 420,000, 60% in the past year just omunya A to D just oma pass out of that number no only 32% ena a core tertiary dentia eye den na obi akọ school 3 years wa pass nenso ontimi nto aso. There is only one conclusion, sikasama eden especially in a situation where Ghana economy me no kasai atete apansam ene oto a yento ufri a yentua odo onsa hye obotoma ensihwe so nipa 1 million ena aban agye sika so muntua through the domestic debt exchange program. And the dollar 2016 4 cities and now me no ka say 16 cities. Petrol 2016 14 cities per gallon and 70 cities. Just say nyama mu ayedin. World Bank say in the few years to come, 33% of Ghana will be below the poverty line. In fact, last year, now World Bank say because of inflation of 54%, MPP are buying about to Ghana for nipa 850,000 people. And a comma bebre sene uye near to Ghana. And to say a leader, you must be sensitive. You must think about the people to say adeɛ baako a ɛha level 100 entry paa sika sɛ me kɔ medical school me papa ne me ma me brɛ yɛ tete ɔmo mɔwura mu kɔtɔn ɔmo nneɛma bi de me kɔ school me mate a me ne ɔmo kɔ secondary school a na ebi mu koraa nim adeɛ sɛn me a na ɔmo so pɛ sɛ ɔmo kɔ university ebenyi bɛyɛ doctor no ebi mu ntumi ankɔ because admission fee sika sɛm abusua ntumi anya de entua enti president Mahama sɛ wate awofo so frɛ wate Ghana for ne enti sika Ghana yes no especially under this regime and now when you say president Kufuor ewiemu hyɛn kwa ɔkɔfa ya Ghana plane na pakisi was say no de ompɛ de empa wom was 69 million cedis 690 billion cedis cabinet retreat back up nipa 20 negotiate tea and every cake edwin Ghana ho keke no ye boka 40 billion and ejapa deal nko Ghana ejapa dia nkrofo bi pese omobo ne chaskele ekoton no Ghana ebo ho ka $12 million over 154 billion cedis ene yesi ye dam bi o srim Pualugu dam 12 million ene ye koya akokɔ ba ne anoma ba currency asase no so ba omia na beka so maye ye ko mu se omobo omanye omadiska no ene office of presidency nkoa in 2016 sika na ewo office of presidency na ye 700 million cedis ene president Kufuor etwa pori 3.1 billion and so na adwuma so bia no moye den moye entie papa say instead of wasting this money no adana yente niema bi a ye Ghana ha so kata asehye ne proye yente so get funder ye de so Ghana di sua ase MPP for baba mo so mo de tabono ayede ato so enti say was 100 billion a yenya in a year yentimi nya na o mate so enti o mampanyi John Dramani Mahama say oba sa tabono a eda get fund so ono obeden obeyi afri ho now the say sika because it is estimated say every year bi a yenya 10 billion meanwhile project ya making say level 100 say betu your fees only 270 to 290 million Ghana betimi aye kra ama na bro so say ye hwe ye sika sam ye te kata se hye ne pro so Ghana betimi aye den aye enti wadwe hu ye pa hu say Ghana baby ye sika sam adu no baby a ahokere adu o Ghana baby a obefa bia ne momo aye den no ada na ye nso awofo nsa na ye nya bibia ebe ma awofo ho ahenhan o kakra. Okay. Because we are there, Ghana for na be kwa kugina wi ase aye den ato abama wo. Enti so ka policy bi say ya. It is in good faith. I adwin papa and eta echiri. Said the be de ahoto ani yedie ebe bre Ghana for nkola. Okay, doc. Na wo the AC for mama me na heart we about parry. Et said the buy and Ghana for bebre tie. Ono mahu say send this ba aban mu a. Yesi kasam totoye. Kata asehye ne proye. NDC broken what say MPP. Ye be ye nyema ye because President Mahama wedi kan ka say oba MPP 4 ministers 125 year o ma betena akonwa mu a o ma tete Ghana economy ne Ghana sika sama pansam no oba obete so aba 60 ne yatimi ya save sika kakra ne yatimi akora sika kakra na say sika no ye de abo enkola ho bra. Okay. Na abusuafo ne obi a ho ayede ato no nti sa asemi ayade eto asomu a me amete he ya ma benefited from education before. Now I know say there are difficulties in your say especially this time Ghana economy asaya nipa bebre lose from sika ban yaje om sika om so muntua ahokyere aba no nti is a step in the right
Oh,
direction.
okay. Asama me bisa Patrick no. Mesa am we ya no ba
No
me ko
problem.
parry ho no man sana ma ba say ye mo fra no say mo tua entrance exams entrance fees de ama wo mo. After no omo be den because obi wo ho no ma say de wo kan bi o ma me bre mo ton mo japade. Obi so wo no me japade ne bi ni ho kra na o ma ton. And also with the 24-hour economy no. Mo best is it for selected institutions and I'm running through one now because Becca say when it comes to the hospitals and all that I already know run this at 24 hours no until others no other institutions be other because say you share Ghana has any you maybe and you bet me run it 24 hours pari me mo akwa ba bio me that was a pa the unia e kenny e youth no and say do highlight more the mabunu no pa wo mo ba wo mo de e ma wo mo e bi eye entrance fee free unya keka enema bebre wonso will take on it feasible ana
Mr. Abraham that's it medical chia equipment of constituency for nyina say ewie o magibre a o mo hwe me e wo show you so na nchi di kan be ma owura samioku MPP parliamentary candidate for equipment of na ni nyuma power bow equipment of nti onya me MP kura no obontoa na ko bia na manfo bodwene so on fe na awurade ba supreme kapo na se kwapem na ofo agina to mu ani sa omo say afi we de omo ne omo de ne be ko parliament na omo de Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia aka ho na meba mebra na sem no so NDC for de se entro asho mo ma entro pa asho NDC for ma na o start no me se mebra e ka se mahama na so da fom ampa na so da fom pa iti meko omo manifesto 2020 nim unzo obisa oya parado say na ade na omo youth no manifesto na fi the main manifesto no so person munya time ma youth no omo won say youth no ani nje NDC for ho nti omo ase da to mo bo ase atena se yi pa say 2024 we de kwan bi on be fa so be di youth no ntro no ma dada omo no ma to aba ma omo no omo be ye ma me nko omo 2020 manifesto nim o obeko page 74 na page 74 no e wo tertiary education omo tro say omo ba aban mu a eye tertiary institutions no and omo be call tertiary institutions omo pia school fees no 50% amom in 2020 asema NDC for be ka tie youth no omo hwe na youth na anti anto aba mom no nti no omo akwa ni e de aba se sisi ade ye betua ni nyina ma e me de se owura opariado atwe na no asan se enra nana so omo di omo policy ne ba ya na ade ye nwa wa NDC for ho ne se omo di policy ba idabna nka me policy a amanyoku akwada adwene ho di abade e wasan ko mu nyina no ko benkro 24 hour economy ne ye be ba ho me de video bi ma producer na 24 hour economy ne ho asem and then we see omo chairman e be kan asem foforo okuje tu kan asem foforo Felix e kan asem foforo almost everybody in the NDC said different thing about omo policy of Jaba. The same thing with free no exactly.
Oh, but say no the end of Paris say info so na
so one. And your parent
question no
as video na mamia. Sami Jemfi aka ho asem foforo. O pare aka ho asem foforo de meba.
Eno no say anti
asem. Sami miami so be kan asem foforo. And it means that omo person mo dada Ghana for. Na me nkan kwachi. Embria producer so mama video no say so 20 million on for free education no with me abona ahwefo ahwe na sa papa ya no say so no was esika na
okay my yentie mane nto a ejumede so
fees if you are going to a public tertiary institution, nursing training, college of education, university, polytechnic.
So if
and
it's
let
free
the
for
next year
everyone,
say that it is not possible, we would show that, we would demonstrate that it is
for
possible.
Everyone, why the need to specifically highlight persons with disability and the
now pay for the academic user fees for the first year students in tertiary education? Maybe first we can get some understanding of the general rules around it. So it will be the academic user fees, not the residential user fees, and it will be for all first year students in government-run tertiary institutions. Is that correct?
public universities.
Public universities. Okay. So does that include the technical universities as well?
No, currently it's for the public universities. The technical universities are not part, but going forward.
Okay, abusia fonti na pari asama work ane emunche muntu to aso.
Inti NDC papa no kasa aye no the National Youth Organizer. Ura Samidian fi the National Communication
And now
Director.
odinchi mu so abasisi ase na no na efom ye so wanti ase
yi enya no kwa ba fu bi so asan beka Ura Sami miami so asan beka say nursing training ne teacher training for nka ho. And this is what the NDC want to do to Ghanaians. NDC for no person mo dada Ghana for. Na onipa John Mahama o se owo sika onfa enye free senior high school. Na why na onfa sika enye free senior high school mu na enkwala no enyi 3 good years omunko school no munwie. Mahama edi nkwala yo munwie secondary school yatem. Ose omo results no omo preacher for no bo apo se watia. Ose apo na nkwala no de etro exams no na because of say free nti no school na say. Na wakeka sansem nyina kire nkwala yi. Na opese udada omo na mo to abama wonti. Afedia wo se ubetua omo school fees omo ko tertiary. Na sasem we enye endada wan na beka sasem ya kire. Se nipa no opese ofro koso no so debi. Na obeduru soro de a otu meboa na wakote ade aduaba no. Who does that? Who does that? Me fa no nkyere ho. Me nwane kata no kan unemployment. Na John Mahama yefoforo. The truth is that he's an ex-president. He's been a vice president. He's been a president in this country. Yenim John Mahama. And we bunu ka kire ne say omo hia adwuma. Oka John so a magician. And then Mahama so a magician. It is not the woman be bunu adwuma. Mahama na okasa yenim no. We know Mahama. Say ne Mahama kasa say yenim na. Na ye ntro. We know John Mahama. O say onye magician na ba man be bunu adwuma. Say that na. Ade say Mahama why magician na. Mahama say ba magician. NDC for abo mu trim for say omo be dada Ghana for na Ghana for to abama eno na NDC for that's the way they want to go because when you say tertiary institution na country mu nya NDC we need campus back okra they don't win the campuses into what mbebunu no mpe omo into much that the target is on mbebunu the target this time is on mbebunu Mahama san say licensure exams in 2020 on manifesto no can what same it's not new.
Paris say o can that time now. Obeka say o ma nya the opportunity. Enti o mo ti kaya dey say o mo nya opportunity no o ma nya dia.
Exactly. As a leader you have to be consistent. So let me compare Mahama to John Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo. Akufo-Addo 2008 also be free education. Yet to abet yana. 2012 also be free education. Yet to abet yana. 2016 also be free education. And Ghana for Gini too. It shows how committed a leader is to the promise. John Mahama there, you into me in Casa and Fano. General Cassia. Now the Chama Cafo. Now we are much ya. John Mahama could Gina, baby say, oh, no, dear. Producers, oh, I bet me there too. Now I have phone Yahi. Mahama saw no agenda 1 hospital for do you a year overly ambitious. No, dear. On a year realistic, you can't even do that. Hospitals 1 3 months down the line, Mahama say, "Okushi a nursing training for." Wakati romo say, "Oba, obesi hospital ni nyina awie na wasan but date no ewo ho nti yo mwe." O say, "Yeah, overly ambitious."
Source na City News.
But City News, all the two City News. O say, "At the hospitals now by Nisi no. I think the biggest, in fact, investment will be here in the health sector." And he's saying that overly ambitious. And then he would not, and realistic on yet. Okushi nursing training for, and nursing training for 2016. You catch almost allowance and no bit here. And the the Manelusu elections are open. After the catch almost say, "Oh, to see at your back, he will pay the allowances." Say, "Mahama say Oba will be allowances." This is the man we are talking about. Biabruni, than a before can Biabruni, Okoha, now Baha Beka. Now we are Mahama na bi mu. Mahama akoboko. O say obemo region, new region. Afede o say Baboga o say onka asada. O say onka asada. Nansen yawo. And this is the Mahama we are talking about. Mahama ya say obabema employment with coding. It's at 100,000 today. 2013. Now Mahama na yem mampeni. On the 4th, let me even quote the date. On the 4th of March 2013, I launched a Hope City project. I was over 50,000. And I'm say youth in ICT. Mahama.
I will train 1 million youth
in
coding software.
Exactly. We are Bamian kind of Mahama de Abesheni in a manifesto. We are Bamian can wasem and Mahama Akofa anywhere for Genesis Ghana for him. Then DC lacks ideas. And what they want to do is that. So what can be beer? I'm so rebel me say Oba we are disabled or university free youth manifesto by any room. So Mahama son to be the same.
Na someone yan launch mo manifesto.
Sanya me and Kasano. Before you be launch manifesto no. The manifesto I launch Sunday. Yeah, okwa obo nto ano bedu baby no. Na what can 70 be our be because born to ano you can't just go because the manifesto is not ready.
Okay.
In 70 be ho no ma send me and Bible can omo launch your manifesto cry where the youth part but omo keka nyama ni bi omo bo be so ura Mahama bawumia eka nyama and wakeka nyama ni bi ya hwe omo youth manifesto ni na enpo de any problem but the how MP manifesto ni ba be ye ndika wo mu ni say ade bia ye be so the manifesto is jobs and businesses. Na adebia ye be kan manifesto ni ye be tell the how ye tell say ye person ye be tell kwan ye be fa so NDC for no o hwe omo no fee policy ya ye be so mo say scan on benya we here adane mbabo but the MPP after Sunday will tell Ghanaians what they intend to do under Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia and how they will do it.
Okay.
It's difficult for the NDC to tell us. Now, Medimano ba ewie no. Matisen this one is no fee policy no. So we will level 100 na mobile they almost say student loan.
Na loan na e euro parado de.
San obia kra eka but loan no e wo ho. Loan wo ho no ma first na uhia guarantor. Say me hia loan ni bi say be hu sister abena. Na oye adwuma wako guarantee ama nti omo mu ni obi oya adwuma na ho aye dia momo. And untina Dr. Babu Bamia said, the CRD, ye guarantor system nephew. It's just with your Ghana card as a student, you can access the student loan and go to school. It's your free education. Now, we got 3 years new year. Free education, and it's for some money in you. Now, maybe school. No. Now, for the more free scan, mama, I'll say you free, I'll say you pay. This a loan. It's student loan now, I'm saying free. They should clarify.
Yeah, that the entrance
way, no.
Also, I'm saying a loan.
I'm saying a loan. Yeah, they would assess the student loan.
Hey, obesan esi su be
watching.
No, but me they will can now can say so we share offer the Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia and some worker and the former president and so kana. Don't you think, sir, when it comes to governance, it should be a continuing thing? And to us, it is a be a buying we say yes, and that's the way so bar. Obesan to us any good initiative ana
say mankase oban ba po beto aso nyame kan say NDC aban no oma kan bi das ombo me fam bebu na adwuma mu coding 2013 ma ye omo launch the Hope City project Agambiri RG asem na making ye hwe na a corruption scheme just to give money to Agambiri to spend. And na make us inti enne na mama ayeka se wa be ye coding no oni ho adwin bia na eye obi na aka eye Mahmoud Bawumia na aka na Mahama ade ahye ne youth manifesto just to sway them bebu no senia opeso sway free education for no say o na me say free education no mo results kra mani nyi ho mo bo apo teacher for no kire mo afa mo wi school no me kwota share ne de wa ba say obe mo say loan no
inti o say Paris emitie wa the former president John Mahama. I don't know any idea or I mean concerning Onibiana.
He has been a president before.
No, I'm asking.
Yes.
But they work on only idea biana.
I've not seen it. I have not seen it.
Not working.
And I make us say.
And I just say obedient work for the.
What need the obedient work for into new how to do it.
Okay, na me ma what
na school fees are semono. And I make us say or see loan no what that. What's new?
Okay.
What is new? New 24-hour economy. And then also a munchie muno. Aye boachi bidin.
And so far, no, youth on the side, no, my launch, no.
Yeah.
Would you want to say, and feasible, and ye, Jumana?
Feasible, dear, feasible.
Okay.
As a youth centered person, I believe that say Adebia, Yadebeba, Ebebuambebuno, I support it.
Okay.
But Nipana all can. Nipano. Yes, Amfo, Nechen to us. John Mahama 7 years can sabna. John Mahama. Also, a magician, one Bebunet, Mahama, Mahama. What Mahamadi?
Parry, Mena
Mahama, the light so now you catch her and say, Media Mahama, dear. Okay, say, men Katamani may be in a machine because he's not a man you can trust.
Okay. Yo, Abusa Foguswa, share Sinopay, and yet a brew, my major for Maji or Momugus, or more adjunct. And so see us streaming live on Think TV, Facebook, Think TV on Facebook. Think TV on Facebook and see. We'll be to me at share wide Jenny Ewo Hornomon. So, Doc,
oh dear.
I answer now, baby, me pesa I say no. Me who a under youth entrepreneurship and skills development. Na woba a na establish a young entrepreneurs microcredit institution with a seed fund of 750 million cedis to disburse affordable loans to young entrepreneurs. Mokofa way.
Yes, say. The why be done your friend saying I have for and yes and one it say Exim Bank sika a wawa MPP4 a diom sika a boom the amateur I want to move their own business no a wine this can
dog miss
oh no
you see
no problem the point I'm making is that you see the why be done your friend saying I have for and John Mahama on the bank or say Ghana sika yenye free export ni import mu yemfa bi nkosie na yemfa mbo man no bra oja billions of Ghana cedis in that bank waye bi da John Mahama eno ni just go stabilization fund sinking fund one first can gum Ghana investment promotion center one first can gum ento no waye bi da enti so ka kire o say obesan ya ye ni no wachine. But let's go to Asamoah. Many are be my can. Yes, MPP4. They be a mechanic say, "Oh, baby, DSC MPP near fashion book, because they don't read." Look, this is a story from Ghana Web. So I will Ghana Web. I'm reading. So I say your mama say on your addition 20 million. I'm reading to you the actual story. Or say, where your mama say or say the fact about life is that you can only have money in your pocket if you work to earn it, and so there is no magic to put money in people's pockets. That is why government is investing as much as it is investing to try and provide our people with skills that they need to enter the world of work. This is a sensible statement from a visionary leader. Ope se unye ska, eye adwuma na obeye den obeye. Enti na ban e den hyehyeye pa egu akwan mu a Ghana mofra benya adwuma. Do mama enye on expand Temaport. Unim ska Ghana enya fi Temaport. Unim mapuno a omanya adwuma wo Temaport. Do mama Terminal 3 enye on ye. Do you know the number of people I have formed Ejuma or Temaport? John Mahama, hospitals will see a rich hospital. One year Juma last year. Unimum Crofua I have formed year Juma. University of Ghana Medical Center, Unim Crofua I have formed year Juma. And it's all case. You can't use magic to create jobs. You need actual work to create jobs. A sensible statement. A MPP for they don't read. And their party is built on propaganda. They be amekase. MPP we are throwing that free one man. The party ni be gu and then ya because their campaign how our party ni share yet omo mpanyufo someone mpanyufo na ka kire mofra no eyen entron kwa enti se unya akwanya na obetina TV so they are always embarrassed or can guarantee system what you say student loan no first ejisa okoye na obi guarantee ma okay bi obi owo na adwuma mu no assign bibi ama so oni mu enti ema loan ni bi ba omi abae no using a populist method or say grant akra na yenye bi the Ghana card nkura no so kosa like oye sad no so a sika no so ama it had to take the Nooks president me kaipa Denis Apialabi to beg in front of the vice president say oh opanyi guarantor system the one advice so sika no still wuntua enti tuya maye opa ompanyifo betimi akọ online no magugu no obi ehu enti enya kasa enti am kasa MPP for eye kasa na atro but the actual work they don't do or say Baumia say on a day 1 million codes program by unim da will make his promise just about 3 months ago July year 2024 me that codes program and 300,000 digital jobs program was in NDC's manifesto in 2020. It is a fact you cannot discount. And about the only person or this policy by Edge or Mama who is only an afterthought. Now our vice president what bet na kunyem Ghana for Abuawo Eddie Sikasha on some Ghana for the pen paper show on some self for Ghana din ko bobosia. What bobosia and now me no kasa Ghana the cash 742 billion Ghana cedis. Over 120 in only 8 years. What bobosia do 742. Ghana this year lose sika through domestic debt exchange program. Ubie wano for no December. Fan chechere bra o catch Ghana for say we only a mate. Now the economy crowd unimoshe. Meanwhile President Kufuor Nigeria simply on countless occasions eche Ghana for say wo and our manage Ghana economy. One kasa quiet town hall meeting say on our manage Ghana's economy. Na edie na esintia wada no one say we mate. If not for political propaganda and I was say Ghana for mebunu pe baomia asem sene your mama I'm saying he is not on the street vice president awo mabedi Ghana for sika nyina sandi e-levy ato Ghana for sika so utri momo okwa banko oye kwolo bebi afa via yeto tax meanwhile opposition and somehow the two Ghana for teams are the over tax credit wouldn't be that. And so what the taxes no be vice president what say Ghana unemployment and moving from 8% to 16%. Ghana mabuni ni ejuma. Adia ba kwa edu Saturday ni Sunday ya dejeje yani. Edi nya kakra gu yebotom no. O the tax akoto so. 10% bet tax. O ba be catch say Ghana for mabunu pe wo asem sene jo mama. Look. Let's be serious. I'm more for more share. Some of them are equally educated like us. So when we are talking to them, we must listen. Look, Oka agenda 111. I can tell him on authority. So I'm tracker now. Not one hospital from agenda 111 has been completed. Opa ombo baby are completing it. No more. I want share baby that a commission. One. Omunye. Monia banya mabetina kunyamua. Hospital 3 mpomutimi we yem commission. Almost omoya agenda 116 Kumasi. 4 of them at 0% completion. What I say? Your casa dan be a 0% completion. I say cement hypocrite assassin so. Blocks baku say Ukraine so. But my call let's say on tracker so more. Meanwhile the thing is at 0% completion. One hospital to Pomusi, it is so your mama being and not criticize the war. It is because of wow records at Betuja. Udi kaka say 88. Went me anye. 111 untiminye. A car 4 months relation untiminye. Now let's go to free SHS and I'm gonna wrap it up. Look.
Before
me the only 1 minute.
No, me the beach shawama the okanse siano. On say we share the papa eka former president was say overly ambitious.
Because
but now no also be complete. Is he not contradicting himself?
Say what he's not contradicting himself. Yes say uni papa. Ade a wo ye no policies na techiri ba uni trimu papa bia o pesa usisa hospital no. Enti enya de pa. Uba ye so true to your words hospital no nsi ye wakosi bi na aka nwrem. Enti ye ma sa adan nka nwrem. Abra ye betimi complete. Na sika a wo de ye no ye de bi asoso na ya wie prepo no. Nina, we have to do it because akoka on magis can on
now call other
what I say enti drama say ene de mo na de konomonya den omuninko sika kakra aka no ye fan complete na nipa nko ye mu adwuma because I see hospital me amete say me doctor ni hospital mu adwuma na me ye de me ye nurses be nya adwuma cleaners be ye adwuma Anti-policy, no, there was not a genuine intent to complete it. Now let's go to free SHS, right? Yes, sir. Sagrobe Swana Joa, if you are not. MPP President Kufuor in opposition. There was an interview at BBC. Host to say we near friend Steve Shako. Obisa President Kufuor says, "Dang, Sika saying how will he implement free SHS?" President Kufuor and the boy no the boy. He couldn't answer. He was asked several occasions. So right from opposition, there was no genuine intent to implement free SHS. It was a political promise when they came into power. And now I know say, Sika ban when kuenya 1.3 trillion Ghana cedis. Omwa na eka say Sika the area free SHS me 10 billion. 10 billion over 1.3 trillion dollars. A 0.8%. You cannot tell Ghana for say the 0.8% of Sika wenya ewa aban mu no e de aye free SHS. Enti anu nti unisk enti anu nti enkola wo de o makotena secondary school no e komo ne omo ene wo hwe aduane e gu apaso a enkola di a sebe wa kraman kra otifi kra on fama ni.
Okay.
But under the guise of a political promise, children are suffering. And to our policy, no, there was not a genuine intention to make it better. How was it that a flagship policy who see a over power no? And now to tell some headmasters were criticizing and ye medi. Unia and headmasters were criticizing free SHS. Ye be more the transfer be more. One to one sem. Under this regime, it is our criticism now. Ye demand free SHS. It wasn't because free SHS was not possible. Why? The constitution a can't say be free SHS was not done under an NDC regime. Ye in 2016 say NDC. Your problem back when they say ye who did it to say MPP. In 2016, 2015, 2016, 320,000 day students. Omu fees component ye be fees one ye ne kakran man kolani be one yen to fees no.
In fact, aggressive.
Yes, there was a plan for 120,000 borders as well. In fact, me call secondary school no. That way was gradual. And ye ne day students do baby no mutu 300 cities, 400 cities a term. Visionary John Mama ne ye ne kakran. Oba ba mu the political promise. Abet te Ghana secondary cycle education. You see, in Kolana and Casa Omuko free SHS. They are all willing to vote for John Mama. Because Oman will say, Obey Yama and Chima are better about not Omoato.
Mammy, Missa on us in the pain that me me ba Parry or not wrapping up with this particular topic I discussing. Per one analysis are we in the CCA, Ubekase, the former president John Dramani Mahama, and now the vice president flag bearer of a New Patriotic Party. Mumu wine a drink and mabuno because the mabuno wants some making.
Baumiana Tiabem, on the vice president, on the head of Ghana's economic management team. Forget about the disrespect for vice presidency position.
Oh wow.
He is the vice president. Also vice president a Simpapani. Vice president you be a Fasobia and Subcoso emits Untiminiari or Dan Wada.
Saying a
son about he is only a driver. Or say he's a driver's mate, no crady, only a dio and hoshi. That's what the vice president said. Ode to John Mahama and ne while listing over 60 policies.
Yes.
Yes.
Wine a John
Mahama, waka 24 hours economy. Baumien to me for Bimai. Waka National Women's Bank, Baumien to me for Bimai. Waka 300,000 digital jobs. Waka farming service centers. Waka in the agricultural industrial enclave. And Melbourne. And a Waka National Apprenticeship Program. Okay. What is Baumia's solution? Not a single policy from Baumia Impo. Now, on to me can because name or can now when to me and
also maybe so be 24-hour economy no more a selected institution now running through.
So 24 hours economy it's a kind a deliberate attempt by a government. A by Nakasa Sheda at the Sagan economy nama. Inuma be bride aba by brains, pharmaceutical industry be benefited, construction be benefited, mining be benefited, agriculture be benefited, digital business process and sourcing they will benefit. And state institutions like DVL be benefited, passport office be benefited. There are other state institutions say hospital. I mean, you call afternoon, morning, night. I don't know what that, but this is a deliberate policy. A binary that this security, transport, asemwa. Ebema nyuma PEI den.
Aba.
It's as simple as that.
Okay, mami entie what's some way each to offer this, particular topic I discuss it, Parry.
Mamindi kind hospital as 7 free of
And no them ya beba support gabi otre e or the betu jano.
Okay.
But well bet me ayena yem wrap up on that side and yemba gabi so asem so.
Good. Iti mami mbo mi nuan kaka. E ba MPP ba ben mu no. O se on te hospital ba kokra. No kre se ye po bi a obe so na wakati mama se obe complete hospitals agenda 111 na ban ne ye no. Obi a obetumi a complete hospitals no. NDC aba aban mu for 8 years. Kufo project a ojaye no. And Akufo ado aban na ababe wi. Na mame mbobo hospitals na Akufo ado be wi. Anytime mo commission na me nuan nti bia no nya awe. Ganyis Municipal Hospital omo commission in 2019. Wa Regional Hospital was commissioned in 2019. Msoko was commissioned in 2021. Tepa 2021. Chipupraso 2021. Konongo 2022. 250-bed Atanta Regional Hospital in Segua was commissioned in 2023. Now, hospitals are buying by a WTC. If you have enough, into Okredia Bemi, Okredian, ye cra, Okre, ye. Now, hospitals now, Yatati, a year, Juma womb. Bibli, Mamim Bobo, Kaka, Atibay 10. Akontombra, Bogoso, Elibo, Impoho, Wasa, Dunkwao. So many, Tolon, Sola, Bupe, Suame. A lot of the hospitals na nya omuwie me wo
Parry the okas on my no
yeah
patients remu ekwaje ayareshe pie eba
and
I say facility na esi ho no munya encomense
edukrom inokre patient remu ekoba omawie ebri mami mbobo me ebri atibie
did the obobo so nyina no adwuma
ebri eye adwuma kibi eye adwuma atibie eye adwuma bogatanga phase 2 phase 3 eye adwuma this hospitals we among for eco jayare eba and a lot more will be commissioned and this for yembeche show because they will be surprised that hospitals na abani share both will be wi Dr. Insiansari presidential advisor on health I say by October about 50 of them will be commissioned. So then they should wait for it. No who say Ekufa to buy no wa ye adwuma. Na okasano obeka free senior high. Free senior high dem akoma so pa. Bra mati omo youth organizer parado. No MC we kapem no na okrema ye. Tinebum. Tony minimum pa me na ye adwuma da. E wo kapem of assembly. O say free education ma ye. Nipa na etwa no so kwan. Ebeji school fees. Free education by Ninako. John Mahama say, and I'm surprised the NDC want to contest Mahama's words on free education. I'm surprised. No can say, Madam NDC Nyanka free education and want them back, but come on, not Macom baby. But they still want to show their hypocrisy with free senior high school. It's one policy that when you talk about it, not a hammer, and especially NDC. Ura Mahama say, and on record, producer will video and me about man, or say sikana on fine yes sir. Like he would not do it. It's not say you understand? Or say na my term expansion and revenue bar and all that. Fine. But also sikana. So be wosika on fan kotonsu. And they say ubi akotonsu no ka say unsu metumi ato.
Academic year. There are 2 billion more to spend on education. Will you spend all of it on free SHS? So that even when people can afford to pay, they don't have to pay. Because today there's no system where if my child goes to a public secondary school and I can afford to pay, there's no system for me to pay.
Simple.
The government has budgeted 2 billion cities for free SHS for this academic year. If you have 2 billion more to spend on education, will you spend all of it on free SHS?
Simple.
So that even when people
John Mahama
can afford
policy.
to pay, they don't have to pay.
Simple.
Because today there's no system.
Me too.
Simple.
Until let me repeat John Mahama's words.
Simple.
Today there's no system. Even those who want to pay, there's no system to select them. But Mahama had a system about free tertiary, you know, this is time about I'm bit me to a bit to and I'm to me. Like, what is this man trying to tell me? It's that I'm going to say, or if education, there's no system about bit me to you, no, you remember to you, and then you want to mean to and Yareno. But sir, Papa, we are Mahama, you can answer me. Or say tertiary, the old will be free, so bit me to your son to you free, and then this is happy. This is the man who said
run away for what was say.
John Mahama. And then this man, all can also 2 billion on for education now, on for not bargains, no. But then the tertiary school fees, you know, the paradox, and I say, averagely 2,500. And multiply by the number of universities, technical universities, I don't have account. Nursing training is a work through. Do they think they can pay? Mahama person that Ghana for. And I still insist that Mahama is a confidence risker. And then Ghana for men because if this man is giving the seat of presidency, I think we are dead because Papa we and throw and then that's maybe na maka nyama Mahama dani na num or kase say no kase say na nipa won for 2 billion in share free education with there. And then our this care bro sir. And
what's in the pain? So was it former President John Dramani Mahama the confidence word?
Triska.
Are you?
Yeah.
You obusha for Uguswa share sinu pain streaming live on Facebook TV and you call Think TV on Facebook you streaming live honomo na sabre Parry and Dr. Aye and almost studios has many womo etche enkomo na said ebejafo etche we say oh one will bet him the necessity in the former president or june mabulu pa etche the flag bearer of New Patriotic Party Dr. Alhaji Bawumia or sign vice president so and Parry Asama Walker na some kwa de no do some continue Parry but one kasa na wo so cross so some way the chopa Think TV for Busia for
me can vice president one man kabane o de one manaka o say no mama confidence trickster.
No, but na make a no.
Vice president to say.
And na make a
we know.
Oh, but I meet. I also you meet. Now you talk about manner.
I know the old boy. I know the old boy. You see that? I know the old boy.
Me see.
What is the way we do that? What is that's which we yo we busa for to go so ahwe ni se yeah na ya hu tia wa na nya abo for ka so wi ayasa ba there's another topic I ba be ka ehun asema ye gabi ochedako ni nsem bia wo de etu janko ba bia basesia.
Sadi in tomato sauces with me deep with me deep and it took wow and the map of and near fekeke
Wafa I fed the news on occasion habidu
and you news now what in the beer once and a make the way make anti ama sadi in tomato sauces with base cocoa garden we are mefro
Sadi in tomato sauce. Oba Tampa. Se wo pedudu etua. Press 0302 790 353. Ingratwe edi fuajiatu.
Think Media Experts, your one-stop shop for all your audiovisual and events management needs. Concerts, festival, corporate events. We have the latest stage and trusses, lighting equipment, and LED screens to make your event unforgettable. Our team of experts specialize in sound production and audiovisual live streaming, ensuring that your event sounds and looks amazing. Our event setup and sound studio are equipped with the latest technology, staffed by experts, ensuring that your events run smoothly and that your audio content is of the highest quality. At Think Media Experts, we are committed to providing our clients with exceptional service and high-quality audiovisual solutions. Contact us today to learn more about our packages and services.
Locate us 100 meters off the Swan Lake Junction, Otublohum Street, North Kaneshi, Accra.
Think Media Experts, your #1 event house.
Yo, meda abusiafo nyina se wuguso a ehwe Sinupin ewo Think TV online on YouTube and Think TV on Facebook. Meda wasepa medidi abenache boache na ne me guest me wo pari wasaso na me wo Dr. Aye ewo hase ya pari ewo NPP na Dr. Aye enso wo NDC. The next topic ye babeka eho asem. Akufo-Addo's achievements will be recognized after he leaves office. Gabi Ocheda kwasama wakane sisiano no na ye video ho enti yenko ne yenko hye yewia ne aba studio ne aba hyenko mobonase.
If you consider the challenges of leadership, the challenges of managing an economy such as ours, and those challenges being compounded by the global challenges that faced him, I think when, I won't even talk about Akufo-Addo, I think when Ghanaians sit back and analyze his period after he's gone, they will appreciate the Akufo-Addo presidency. You see, when you are in there, you can't really see it that much. But you know, let me try and take a few sectors. Health. I can say boldly, based on numbers, that in the Fourth Republic, no government has been able to do the kind of things that we have witnessed under an Akufo-Addo presidency.
Okay, for enti opinion odi entinteman pa wo New Patriotic Party emuye pa Gabi Ochedako and Okana latter parts and also I can boldly and confidently say under the Fourth Republic no President be any one ma a wetimi aye juma akesi said His Excellency Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo aye no na se wo mu na se wo ka aye wu ni ye na Ghana for be kind pa abra na mamu abewie ye no yet snitch na se hwa ne be hu se obo ejuma pa wo se wono de won fashion no yen share the health sector was now no obetimi akase nipa 2000 ena eye ejuma ewo mu na wasan etse so esisu bio esan de ba say about 22,000 nurses and I say what friend is saying 165,000 or so now yet too sure of the numbers into I don't know what them I and I fa wo mo ewo ejuma mu was it esa papa the former president John Ajekum Kufuor be twa to eba health insurance obetimi a case so say Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo ba ye na nei what sign because o share NDC for ebe take over no almost say no ti Nana Addo ba ye na wasan aba be siesia wasan ye ne yie agenda 111 what friend is program we yes hospitals all the other regions and then districts no near no was say projects no about 95% hospitals under agenda 111 no na se sia work say about 65% and o ma are completed o sia just 65 for the NHS o mo ko animu eye nti asem we say na ye Gabi Ochedako wo de etuja Dr. Aye wo ha say one the oka no obisa Paris one bo hospital ba ku din e ma na nhwe na agenda 111 no you know can I use sham no me person but me use
Oh,
one of
so you should be.
Was saying no credit, no credit biasa.
Agenda 111 impo. All the hospitals under agenda 1 pay. Omun complete. Meet me time now. I'm in your pay. Baby hospital no.
Some about sir.
The old boy in agenda 1.
Sanya
agenda.
Debbie, now make a Euro project. I told you.
Now Eurojet project. Who funded Eurojet? You don't know the fund. It's I'm say. No, I am a town that I'm
okay, sure. Until the mean by me.
Eurojet, my main came on the contract was signed under Kufo. But the funding was from John Mahama because the initial funding for Ajana for Eurojet, and year because of the Arab Spring. Arab Spring they see here. It is kind of John Mahama the copays come from Musisa hospitals. It's a bit me Kufo started, but the funding was from John Mahama. It ends it. And
Mama couldn't complete in 8 years, and Mama couldn't complete it. What are you telling me?
Mama was president for 4 years. Please. Get your facts right. Into Yedina Menkasa. Me ma kwa kopisi kadi ababi si was a fire hospital. O de no say Branas can of Fakoye. And you now pay Obia Pisca, Fako si was out to me see Osa Jawan abodi. Now your pace can to one born homes in Samrani. Who better you know about Samrahin. Sassy with free. And Asama Gabi Cano. I'm not surprised. Me say any more. Because he's the largest beneficiary of this corrupt nepotistic MPP Abaya. Na do dan kwaku fa ne ba me ida no.
How?
Abusuam nchemfa koko football. Onye government official. But our MPP influences no bia. Go and ask in the Japan. You say atchede fi so be catch us den cheme wo ye ni na chinye. We MPP na Canada Japan. We member of MPP. We the atchede we the den chema kasa be catch us ni nua den cheme wo. Kennedy Nankasa or your senior member in the MPP, our contested flag bearer pen. Or say Gabi Mo at your position, almost actually, but more influence a why? When PDS contract a break here, didn't we had audio recordings and Gabi Mo any amount for a year contract, how they will share the percentages? And why Ghana, how I name is a Gabi and a THN or remote control government. And to say nipa sa kasa asemu I'm not surprised. How then Ghana for be kai President Kufuor for be papa bi. What? Be bia ode ne sasum bia anye ye. Atete apansam. Ghana be kai President Kufuor for president o choose abusuafo interest esen Ghana for.
Dr. Ayemi so yemma ashefo ehu asem agabi kan ye no.
Yes, I will say.
Let's focus but my yen attack
no yes enter make say.
The asem na kasa.
Asem no say Ghana na na do ko position ye be kai ne mapa wa ye. Na me ka kire niema President Kufuor do aye enu nti Ghana for kai no. So he's the worst president ever.
Hey,
president no abetina konwa mu a.
Dr. Aye.
Yes, he's the worst president ever. Obianim na wabobo sianse no obia under his watch pensioners amu bo brapa ejesika ato so omo de ama ban sa ban mo ho bra no omo first kana interest amu omo so betu an over 15 years and see that in Ghana bakosem for the first time Bank of Ghana e dia share President Kufuor ne ba omia and so omo boka over 60 billion, the worst ever in the history of Ghana. President Onoa choosing a busuya for interest, as a Ghana for interest. He has appointed 65 family members to the Flagstaff House. Edu maybe finance minister Ninia, roads and highways Ninia, Western House in Ninia, and over tens of family members. Look at hold on. Look at ambulance a contractee.
Competent to work for.
What competent?
Ghana.
Are they the only competent people in Ghana? Omaku school saying why in Ghana? Omonkwane lawyers. They have been lawyers before President Kufuor became a lawyer. And to what's his competence about it? Nepotism. Ebusuam amamu. But before we frown upon it because yes, we are fascinating Korea the enemy and the emia. So unia ofano abaimua odi bone na so chena one round to mention into because we di bone. How do you allow a situation finance minister at the Ghana di Kobobosia na ono company is benefiting from the loans. At a point in time, Ghana sika 159 million cedis echo can offer at the company data bank because omo transaction advisors. Meanwhile, there are dozens of companies in Ghana who make say juma. Ayabusuamamu, and at a point in time, even the MPP for members of parliament, no more per se omo to Kanoforiata. And he is the worst president ever. President what's me atam Ghana seek $110 million at the Akwakutu Tukuru in the middle of Accra in the name of National Cathedral. I'm out for the Cotton board to say Omon Sheno. Omas or Yajana, so for the Chronone Catashe, was our project in him. All the software no two-face. And there was a friend is a friend is a Cotanaso. And I had this come on move to your back. And I just say money laundering schemes on way. Our committee. So it's a fact. There's no doubt about it. Now President Kufuor is so co-position. And so I make a say in the first year of 2025, he will be subjected to investigation from John Mahama. A lot of name are born here. Yes. It said that John Mahama didn't know investigation under Airbus. Special prosecutor President Kufuor Nankasa appointed no. Ese John Mahama ni so sa brobe. He is white as snow. Ni hu ni asem. Kata session prayer men wo bia. President Kufuor in 2025, and I can tell you on authority, me can was our platform. He will be investigated in 2025. Say no ho ba asem obeda afiase.
Okay.
E ya asem me can me show bo our platform we so.
Internet say asem agabi kan no.
How is that possible? Oh, the yenye statistical analysis, and I say yenye symmetrical analysis. DNA the chess on my penny be abo juma. You see,
even of health
sector. Now my cell sector no say the biggest Ajanawa no so one in Puamunye.
And o share mabu so manye juma.
And now unemployment increasing from 8% to 16%. Mabu be no manye juma. Ejuma no. How do you give employment to people when unemployment rate goes high? Ayeda
okay.
Oba ba mu nipa 10 na eni adwuma. Ba wo kwa opposition no nipa 30 na eni adwuma no wa be ka chese wa ma adwuma. Nti adwuma be na wo ya in the negative. So some of that scheme. Why? Gabinet company, Gabinet law firm, friend African League and Associates. Just about any company abiding on Kabia, he is the legal director for that company.
What's a make us a be
no focus on personality. So we the message no, the message is as important as the messenger.
So are you saying that because he's benefiting, that is why he's seeing
yes, but he's unduly benefiting from the regime. Okay. It is normal. And I mean, for example, say, or say President Kufuor is the best one man for you. And I'm President Kufuor Oba Abaimuno. Young fans say the pattern na any eduma, and then the pattern is any eduma because Oba Abaimuna unemployment is 8%, and I'm no say 16%. And the eduma ben na President Kufuor the amount for unemployment is rather going high. And he is the worst president ever. President in the heat of the debate, Ghana full domestic debt exchange Kofosika say. Personally, I know some of them. 70-year-old or this ama baya for the man back. I also bet you 50 years. And to bet you no the 85. Nipa say no be near do 85. What you musika? Who yeah how this kind of plane? Every 1 hour be a Ghana 2 billion Ghana cedis. I say Ghana sika aboka 690 billion cedis. The Afro private jet, abra Ghana jet. I say Ghana for sika newe.
Did you think say a jet na Ghana won all the security features?
What security features? Is it not the same? No. Sergeant no. You can't one of the days or the used to quarantine President Kufuor. He doesn't care about the security.
Okay.
Other presidents don't they use Ghana's jets? Other presidents on the
Asama Gabi
Asama Gabi cannot be a minimum there. Respectfully, meaning on facts. Based on what has happened in this regime.
On the scale of who measure on the scale of 1 to 10.
I'll give President Kufuor 1 over 10. Obi Krabit me man 0.
Okay.
Because
but who the Obama 1 over 10? Who no Obama 1 over 10?
Minimum the man 1 over 10 because 70 man is 0. At least he's the first gentleman of this country. At least we be out on China.
But you giving him the one based on him being
the
president?
Yes, because or president, not because.
What's
the result? The result is that Ghana economy at Tiapasam. Yetimi to Eka, Niemamu Ayedin, or San the Abusian for Guna Bemu, Amomanian. Look at the ambulance deal. wo baba ne nkanchema ne mpena ɛna wo de Ghana esika man say onkoto ambulance papers no board they see ambulance na kasa. How does that make sense?
Oh, but I mean that is the situation because I remember I me follow we
Yes,
said they
yes.
came out to the bank
What?
and
Who came
someone
out? Who came to the bank?
and it wasn't a sole source
the company.
like the company and even
the
to
company.
the technical yes
Oh, please, you have it, please,
you have
the-
to
the
read
com-
it.
please
When
I-
they no when that me catch you say it is in the devil lies in the details. When they paid money to that company had not even been registered.
okay my member
And then out to scam company on
Your
no
daughter,
register only registration number.
Daughter,
It is corruption.
Mate
There is no doubt about it. Be no bet me account e be use asem na no. Ne baba nkanchema onya Ghana ni.
daughter
And I would Ghana
Medase,
sika.
you parry.
Abra Ghana.
Mami
companies
tie
who are bet me
won so
Mr. Adame Dase, na doctor there, Mahama Nyamani Bia na oye no. The first submission there was some of the can, the second submission was couple for. But the maminte ne Nyamani being free. Mahama, me the vet na as my can said your mama dey no. We just have to play the old records of Mahama for everybody to know. Mahama no can asem no. They are talking about Mahama, say Mahama a different person. Ubia Ghana for yehu nida. Na President Mahama 40 date, you know, 25th September 2012. President Mahama forced the Senate to take up the debt of his brother, Ibrahim Mahama. Ibrahim Mahama, Neka, and then Mahama, peterpamonline.com. Mahama, so you can say Ubi at the presidency, no air one the bush for Papa, we, you're about 2016, a year no crown. Or the bauxite, Emmanuel Ibrahim Mahama. But let me talk about Kufuado. The president, our say 1.6 million in Kuala, our betenefi, Omako school. I think that or maybe a between pound or money back on anima, Ejina, a Nipano woman. So a single investment into the human beings in the country, it's so important. So for me, on each day, no can say any school and keep your mentor. And he said, Nipa 1.6 million or Chinebi, no equivalent president. On be who said, school or Munyani free now, boa more. By any case, free education, no, and NDC for Emmet was also tertiary. That means that education is important. It said, will be 1.6 million students for some reasons. Now, when my dear any kind of free education, before minimum time I'll be BC, but BC no bet your registration fee. Registration fee, you know, a kufuado abayimu, ituyama ubia obeto BC, na wako free senior high school. So there is no barrier in the Kufuado's government. Inti ama 1.6 million students to me aku school. Na sanko nkolei anasani pay free education ya domomu. Dachi ombeye mfasode ama oman no eni omabusua. Ebia enne yehu but ochene bi na ebe hu mfaso. Se emrebi atwam Mahama hu ne se ehu hia se ode sika be hye free education mu na also a promise of a desperate politician. But then they were who say ye free ma will be an school a yeno. Some faso dieno, and yen nena you be who. Send a mamma who can na a friend away who. Satamino. Until you be who could father home faso, brea or uniho. You're sure then
Gabi count on a yard.
Excellent.
Okay.
Ibe who no clear Manasseh book binani. And he said the best president in the fourth.
I think the government we never had or something.
Yeah, or say the best president in the fourth Kufo. Kufo was no. Then end is for Nankan for Kufo. But then they are praising Kufo, say Kufo wa, and they are saying Kufo is the worst president. Fine. But Kufo and they are bought Nabaso. I think the Manasseh Ankase Rollins, one Kase Atamos, one Kase Mahama, but to see Kufo. Ekufuado anywhere, you be saying Abonabaso. But then my main can your money be Ekufuado aya, a Bema Ghana for a kind. My main make my can under education, my main call health. And health and now you can agenda 111 no. So now I can say my main cancer. Now okay, I'm on Penya Waba OC hospital in every district. I'm sure Minister for Information, Fatima, or call a probo. Now I can say made matana garu matana ha in the northern sector. Now here I say garu and the yari ayam kwatamali. And then you don't have to because you have a district hospital. You don't know how it means when you don't have the means to health. For me, Agenda 111 and a free senior high school. Young can about recruitment and NDC about MPP about power no. Now NDC a backlog of nurses from 2012 to 2016. I many a buying scheme be a Juma and then we have to employ these nurses. 2012 to 2016. Now a buying nurses and they are buying for nurses for you Emma, the last recruitment by NDC for say among Tiasi say I feel Adena and Bebunba Benya Juma they are complaining. 15,400 nurses are buying so before my Juma. Now NDC for minority higher press conference say I buy no better na wana do election year na be funny pa. And you know correct. Let's even admit say you know correct. I have the records of recruitment I buy na year since or buy which in your kind you know correct. But then say obetna say na embebu no be near juma na wa complain here. But 15,000 nurses is no joke. That is health. Education. Government provided buses across all secondary schools. I buy SC. I buy SC. I buy no your primary schools, basic school. I buy SC 710. We see classroom blocks 710. I buy no secondary schools. Buying a investment in the secondary schools, a bano tertiary, a buying a major expansions in our major universities under education.
Your classroom
why lecture halls. Why lecture halls? I think say be University of Ghana. University of Ghana. I've seen one in Uniba. We see Tibet schools. Tibet schools, you know. I think intervention for Tibet, you know, 128,000. 128,000.
Okay, see graphic online and the
so a lot, and then I think say, you know, region by region.
Okay.
So I will mention regions. I will move from education to youth and sports. I think the MPP ba bemuno na
Astro
for a war or my nyina na yemiensa. This year you're 172. Made me more regional breakdown of AstroTurf Abinesi. Abinesi youth centers. Regional breakdown no. Eastern region AstroTurf 9. Greater Accra was 18. Ashanti region was 13. Central was 6. Bono and a half was 3. Northern was 9. And a Western was 12. I'm saying that the Akufo-Addo government ebia ende omuhunya waye but tomorrow. But then it's important say yemu bi de yehu ade Akufo-Addo waye because he's done a lot for the youth of this country.
Okay.
And then we hope that ebia oni abemu biom na ndisi for no beto nyum adanase. Senya ende omoda Akufo-Addo for all what he did.
Okay, yeah. Dr. Major
final comments. Niama waboboy a pure mediocrity. I say Niama aban bi cry better than that. Or say basic school almost 710. Meanwhile, your mama almost 3,000 basic schools, including basic school teacher bungalows.
3,000.
2,000 to 3,000. So what are you talking about?
So
3,000.
Just to mention figures. Mention figures.
That SFR. Look at the education sector green book. It's in.
But are you going there? You want us to delve deeper into the green book because
hold on. Say a education sector investment criteria. MPP for me is school children because Professor Mills buy schools under trees over 2,000 schools.
And I'm see
schools under trees.
Yes, 2,000 schools now. Was
under trees.
Okay. 2,000.
It's a fact. You can go graphic. Okay.
Okay.
And the MPP for opposition. I'm sure about 350 schools. Secondary schools and almost 10 per STEM schools. Almost 10 out of 350. Investment by MPP for university and tertiary education abroad the end this year. So you see University of Health and License, and this in this year. They have trained doctors, may have colleagues, I mean, more rager. They completed you has University of Health and License done in Omobo NDC abaso because any NDC community mayor doctor for. You see University of Environment and Sustainable Development. And this in this year, MPP for University of Messi way. Oka secondary schools, almost 10. Yeah, started 125, we completed about 47. Into almost 10 or Messino, a bro one idea. So meanwhile, Manya Sika 6 times of the NDC nyaye. Okay. So what really are we celebrating? It is a Mibiama no catch or say President Kufuor's regime is the worst regime ever in the history of Ghana. And see that some make a basic school structure no or doubt it. Because President Kufuor Nankasa before in 2020 when he was assessing Ghana's preparation toward COVID-19, he went and passed through Terminal 3. And so the catcher said NDC, Green Book name a fantasy anyhow. Meanwhile, pass it through Terminal 3. Terminal 3, a image, and answer a mirage. Is it not a project? And it's our doubt here. I'm not surprised because that's the pattern a leader. Alephobia to follow. Okay, even when the thing is so clear. Even when the thing is so clear, MP for Becca say no. What are they talking about? Do you know the investments we did in the education sector? Ombo University at MPP, a buy or Messi, made major time in a man, Ombo Bacope. One university, because it's not there. Okay. And Timekase, they are the worst ever in the history of Ghana. It was a Ghana back with Semukrano. Yeah, Papa President Kufuor in existence.
Hey, Doctor,
it is a fact. Because I'm not say Ghana.
It's one year she.
Me say.
No, me be so until Oba and 1 year she.
Oba be two bibia. The reason why people vote for you is to come and improve upon it. But when you come and destroy it, okay. It's a Ghana economy. What destroy I say into a car. Bibia to see upon someone. We can't applaud you because you have just come and wasted our time. It's as simple as that.
Matt said, Doctor, yes. A parent patrol we into one of the same chatton and sorry so.
Mr. Abner, me buy a dear back open America, me say NDC, party no. Omo de intro. And a share party no. I see ABC and you see what you say. Almost 30 blocks, almost 47. Your video be what I say. From intro from Omo Penny, Dada John Mahama, a coffee some medium fish. ABC Doctor, yes, before video now, my coach Chadi be ashamed.
Okay, Parry me and see a bush of a video, the Abasaba says, I wrap up.
That's our video.
His Excellency John Dramani Mama about our community this senior high school. Yeah, move 46. Yes, that's
46. Now we can't 47 this year.
I'm not sure he's even blind. Blind is not even a fair way to use because even the blind can see the 124 community-based senior high schools that the ex-one NDC Mahama government started. 50 of them were completed and commissioned.
It was under her leadership that the construction of 124 community-based senior high schools started, with more than 73 of those model E-blocks completed before we left office.
It's built on lies. And I will be no. Papa, you better not 47.
Na Parry, what you say? Be at the time, AS American Fikayan. Within that space, now, former President Ekayan. Na emu was saying,
Debbie, we have been a date count. First one, account of 6 August 2001. Second one, account of 2022.
We need hosts like you in Ghana.
Oh, they are dates.
We need hosts like you in Ghana.
No, into Parliament. Napobe, Minister for Education. Handing over nota, Nana, Nana Jayeno, 23. That is on record. And no handing over nota. And I may say, you don't have the evidence. You keep quiet. It's not your time. I do to another. And Papa, we have a 47, which is lies. Also, maybe basic school 3,000 over. Intro. I have given you the record, I've given you the evidence to it. NDC for no, and Tronco and Nomidi. It's Medimanusi, no, me say President Kufuado is the best president you have ever had. Thank you.
Okay, me so made that was say, Aya Samoa, Aya Pari, Edia to a Jenny medical catcher, Aya Asher for a daughter. What's me? Asa Koyechi.
NDC built only 46
Okay,
community day schools. Na Matupu Prempe, so 23 no can on free. Meanwhile, the minister himself will buy
that is on record.
Please,
that is on record.
Are you credible, Dana?
So no, so
are you credible, Dana?
Are you credible, Dana?
Are you credible, Dana?
Were you built 73? Oh, 173. 173.
What could you travel? I say,
because I as some former president Kai and Obina Castle.
When they came, no, me say when they came, MPP when they came, no. Deputy Minister.
Minister.
Deputy Minister. They were massaging E-block figures. That is why. Even Ukraine da hokra no no wan kasa.
No ma musi ma genu ka mu nim nyam wiye. Mama na so wasi no nim ni wiye. Also wiye 73. Ana want. Mama said wiye 73. Communicate director Samuel Gemfi say wiye
please.
46.
Question Obisani has completely exposed.
Okay, you Medamase power mumre ene madachi na ene e was in pain so pain for many more etnas and answer na yebesha ase no ye ne George Opare Ado edin komofa ANDC omo youth no manifesto omo launch ye or de adventure e ba yes so ene ba studio ha say no me guest omo pie ha say Dr. Aye and as Dr. Sami Aye, we're a national communication team member for National Democratic Congress. Medas Pasanso na Isaac Parry, and so you're Pim North Constituency Deputy Secretary for New Patriotic Party. Madam Wasepa, what would je ebre ewo online, YouTube, share yes, also Facebook, share yes, so ye ni esomo pass than a damoje brena moshe sinu pain, ene. Jumedie ye de bremo yinum se abenache boache manim keke na mede etsi so na the ejuma no kase pa na ewatri. So the entire crew from my producers to the camera, the editors and everybody wo monitor online ya de nyina asada kase enko emfa mamo emrene ko enimo na no enyame ya doma ifia me pomoden na messages amuja ewo all the platform ne so nyina makenkan e de ama ahwefo enso so ntinyame ya doma Friday don't ko pepe yes we de me na mi gina mo ahyemobo don't ko pepe ye ne mo ebehye ase na ye de dwumedi e de abremo nti me da mo nyina ase yeso free so mi senya me se onti nanim emo bibia na de oye nyina so o ma no enye enhira emfa mo mi de Abenache boache se no pain no spin no fluff just fact.